Welcome to our Schoology How to Meet Expectations video. This video will focus on the materials section of our expectations. And for this video, our purpose is to show the basics of how to add materials to a course, suggestions for organizing course materials, and how to add from your resources to course materials or add course materials to resources. So let's go over to Schoology. When you want to add materials to a course, you need to be in a course that you have administrative rights to, and you can tell you have administrative rights by the little gold crown. You can also add materials to groups, and again, you have to have the gold crown in order to be able to add resources. So we'll go here, and right here you can see that there are a variety of folders. If they have this little chain link, this is a link, and here's a PDF. So you can see that there have been a variety of files and certain things. We can click down arrow. This folder is empty, but you can, if you click, you can see what's inside the folder without actually opening it. So for right now, I'll look at, all you have to do is click add materials. We can add a new folder if we have a whole new section to go in. We can also add assignments for others in the group, and tests and quizzes, files and links. This is how all of these things were added. You can import from resources. And so if you click this, this would take us to our resources. So this is my particular, these are my personal resources. I can click on, maybe I want a Schoology and tech training, and I want to add my Schoology code of conduct or something. So I can click this, and then all I have to do is hit import. That is one way that you can add materials from your resources. I'll show you another way in just a moment. But the folders are really important, and you can also create folders. So I can have a folder, and then within the folder I can also have kind of more layers of folders. And depending on what organization you decide on, if once your kids kind of get used to it, then they'll know where to find things. And that's the big thing with using folders, is that then they know, hey, you can direct them to a particular folder, and then they can find the resources that they need. So if you create something in the in the course, and you want to make sure that you have that, because courses every marking period or every semester or every year then are archived. And so I will show you, this is my pre-algebra course from last year. You'll notice that this was archived. If I go to courses, see all, I can find this course again. I can go to archive. It's not lost and gone forever, but it's just a slightly inconvenient way to get at these resources. So if I have something in here that I want to save, I can actually go over here to this little gear, and I can say save to resources. And then I can go and I can put it in my home folder, and I can tell it, hey, I want it in my accelerated math 7 folder, and I can put this, I can save a copy of this particular folder from my course, even from an archived course, back into my personal resources. Now, you saw where you could import from resources. I can also go to my personal resources, and I can select I can select an entire folder, and I can add it to a course. I can select an individual assignment or document or assessment or anything. And all I have to do right here is add it to a course. And right now, all I have, the only course that I have open to add things to is right here. And then I can even add it to a particular folder within that course, so that I can keep things organized, and I can click add. When it's the school year, I will have, once I have multiple sections, I will have the ability to add it to all my sections at the same time if that's what I need or want to do. And so that is, I can create things here. Notice here again, we have a lot of the same um, options. There are also a few other ones if I'm creating things within my personal resources. And so there's a few slight differences, but overall, if I create something in my personal resources, I can add it to a course. If I go and I create it within the course, then I can um, save it for later, back in my personal resources, so that I've got it within, without having to go through the archives. Materials, there's so many different options for adding different things, and it's really a matter of what fits your course and what you want to add. But that's the basics. If you need help with adding course materials, the question mark over here takes you to the Help Center. You can click on Help Center, and once you have Help Center, if you type in course materials, there's all sorts of um, different discussions and videos and questions and things that can help you learn more about that. So, good luck with organizing and adding materials to your courses.